Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
If you have diabetes, it's important to have confidence in the nutritional drink you choose. Try Boost Glucose Control. It's clinically shown to help manage blood sugar levels and contains high-quality protein to help manage hunger and support muscle health. Try Boost today.
Tomorrow, coming together after Hurricane Ida, New Orleans style, we visit a bar that feeds everyone who stops by. And if you can't watch us live, set your DVR so you can watch us later. That's tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Right now, new travel warnings about COVID-19 as Labor Day approaches.
Also, the Madison School District says your child must wear a mask now outdoors. We'll tell you what's behind this updated guidance. News 3 now at 6 begins right now.
With just 2 days until the Labor Day holiday weekend, doctors wouldn't mind seeing very few people actually traveling.
The CDC's COVID data tracker shows no matter where you go, almost the entire nation now is at a high level of COVID spread. AAA isn't even putting information on travel out this Labor Day holiday weekend due to the uncertainty around the pandemic.
And that includes almost all of Wisconsin, where the 7-day average of cases is 1,699. DHS is now recommending you wear a mask and keep your Labor Day plans outdoors. Christina Laurie shares new warnings tonight.
After 2 semi-normal summer holidays, the CDC is once again asking people not to travel this Labor Day weekend.
And that is what I think we need to do as a country.
And local doctors are directing their message at certain groups of people, the unmasked and the unvaxxed.
You know, the way that Delta cases are circulating, it's virtually impossible to avoid getting exposed unless you physically don't encounter other people.
UW Health Dr. Nasia Safdar says an inevitable bump in cases has followed every major holiday.
About 2 weeks or so. I mean, that's the incubation periods.
So 2 weeks from now, we will know the impact this weekend will have.
The situation has been kind of changing day to day, week to week.
AAA's Nick Jarmuth says the surge in Delta cases has made it impossible to put together a Labor Day travel forecast.
We would never want to do a forecast if we didn't feel confident that it would, accurately reflect reality.
So this year, he's not issuing one, instead warning it will be busier than usual on the roads, although not as busy as Memorial Day.
The summer has been very strong for travel. Our bookings in terms of hotels and rental cars have actually been the highest that they've ever been, even exceeding 2019 numbers.
Ultimately, your personal travel risk comes down to 2 things: where you're going and who you're seeing. While the CDC is encouraging everyone to reconsider their plans,
The pathway is to unify as a country and to do the things that we need to do.
they say vaccinated, mask-wearing people are at the lowest risk of getting and spreading the virus.
I think this is the CDC's way of saying that be careful.
In Madison, Christina Laurie, News 3 Now.
If you are traveling, you can stay up to date on the latest travel guidelines from the state down to the local county level by using the AAA free travel tracker on the agency's website. Vaccinations continue to be the best way to stop the spread of COVID-19. Over 51% of residents in the state are fully vaccinated, and in Dane County, over 69% of people are fully vaccinated. Just over 30% are not. UW System President Tommy Thompson continues to promote the system's 70 for 70 student vaccination campaign. He stopped by UW La Crosse today as students continue to return to campus ahead of the fall semester. UWL is now at 70% vaccination rate, the first UW System school to reach the mark, making students eligible for scholarship incentives previously announced by Thompson.
The Madison School District now says that all elementary and middle school students need to wear masks at outdoor events. It also applies to all after-school activities, and the new requirement will be in place through at least the first quarter of the school year. MMSD students return to class tomorrow. Public Health Madison-Dane County wasn't consulted on the decision, but school officials say 4 UW doctors strongly recommended that they do this.
There are some differential factors when you look at the age groups here. But really, adding this extra layer of safety mitigation is to keep the school district ahead of the curve.
MMSD school board members also decided this week to call for a mandatory COVID vaccine requirement for school teachers and staff. Board members will vote on that at the end of September. Today, the head of the CDC urged parents and school leaders to take COVID seriously as kids head back to class.
When we implement the masking, the ventilation strategies, the cohorting and the screening strategies, that we can have our kids be safe in school. And in fact,
during a back-to-class virtual town hall, health leaders said the majority of new cases are coming from the community, not schools. Dr. Walensky also said she's hopeful children under 12 will be able to get the vaccine by the end of the year.
Let's check your certified most accurate forecast now with meteorologist Dana Fulton.
Right now it is beautiful on the out on the patio. We have a really nice sky overhead. A lot of sunshine expected, at least for the next few hours this evening. And as we look ahead to tomorrow, our Doppler track has been quiet today. Here's a look at Platteville right now. Very similar story over Madison with that sunshine. So we're really wrapping up the work week, transitioning into September with some nice weather. Right now 73 in Madison, so already starting to cool down just a little bit from our afternoon highs in the mid 70s. Dew points currently in the upper 40s. So it almost feels like there's a crisp bit of fall in the air today. Of course, the start of meteorological fall. We'll wait a little bit longer, though, to really kick off heading into the fall season. 79 currently in Janesville with those dew points across southern Wisconsin, sitting close to 50 for us, about 51 in Monroe. So again, a dry night overnight. Tomorrow, mostly sunny skies early in the day. Skies will become mostly cloudy later on. It'll stay dry for your Thursday. That cloud coverage is building in front of our next rain opportunity that really sparks off for Friday. We'll take a closer look at what's ahead for Friday and your full Labor Day weekend forecast in just a few minutes.
The Windsor man accused of killing his parents and dismembering their bodies has pleaded not guilty. 23-year-old Chandler Halderson entered not guilty pleas this morning in Dane County Court. Halderson is facing 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide, among other charges, in the death of his parents, Bart and Krista. Halderson is scheduled to be back in court next month. His trial is expected to begin in January. A man accused in a shooting at the men's homeless shelter in Madison has been found competent for trial. Ronald Stevens appeared in court this morning. The shooting happened at the temporary men's shelter in March. His next court appearance is set for September 24th.
We're also learning more information about the Milwaukee man accused of killing his 12-year-old grandson. Andres Martinez is accused of attacking and killing his 12-year-old grandson with a mallet, sledgehammer, and other items. The teen died. Another 8-year-old grandson was also injured. Martinez has 5 felonies on his record, including a past murder charge, but the boy's grandmother says when he got out of prison recently, he wanted another chance.
He asked me for the chance to, get to know his grandkids.
Martina allegedly accused the boys of taking money before the attack. He is charged with first-degree intentional homicide, physical abuse of a child, and several other charges.
A former Stoughton City Council member is charged with 5 counts of having child porn. Paul Lawrence was arrested Friday after a search warrant was carried out at his home. Authorities say they found a laptop containing a video of 2 teenagers having sex. Lawrence allegedly told police he's looked at and downloaded child porn for the past year. Lawrence was a Stoughton alderman for nearly 2 decades and even served as council president. An Army National Guard member from Wisconsin has pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge after taking part in the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. 24-year-old Abram Markovsky of La Crosse took a plea agreement with federal prosecutors on a charge of parading, demonstrating, or picketing in a Capitol building. He will be sentenced in December and could face 6 months in prison and a $5,000 fine. A Dane County man was also caught on camera with him entering the Capitol.
Almost half of the money being spent on an investigation into Wisconsin's 2020 presidential election is earmarked for data analysis. Records obtained by the Associated Press show how $676,000 in taxpayer dollars will be spent. $325,000 going toward the data collection. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos and former Wisconsin Supreme Court Justice Michael Gableman are leading that probe. Governor Evers has called it, quote, outrageous.
Next at 6, we'll take a look at your back-to-school photos from around the area.
And later, how 2 Madison moms are working to save the lives of women in Afghanistan.
Labor Day sale is happening now. Get the best deals on the area's largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses. Start with store-wide savings of 35 to 50%, and then take advantage of great bonus buys like a Queen Beauty Rest mattress, just $349. This sofa, only $499. A queen bed, $699. A 5-piece dining set, now $799. Get these great deals and more in-store or at steinhoffels.com.
No more Freon for your AC. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Summerfest built its rep on thrilling performances, countless rock and roll Hall of Famers, emerging artists, and innovators.
And the best is yet to come.
More shows you'll brag about attending, more performers becoming legends.
More of everything that makes Summerfest, well, Summerfest.
So come as you are and come together on the lakefront for the summer's biggest party. Oh yeah, it's on. Summerfest, presented by American Family Insurance. Tickets on sale now.
Govan Cars is selling new body style 2018 Chevy Equinoxes starting only $14,995 or $235 per month.
That's right. Govan Cars is having a huge sale on 2018 Chevy Equinoxes, very well equipped, starting at $14,995 or $235 per month.
So hurry today and just ask for my daughter, Crystal the Pistol Govan.
Or my dad, Don the Dealman Govan.
Go to Govan Cars East or West with over 500 vehicles to choose from.
You gotta go to Govan, GovanCars.com.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for Overall Excellence in Television.
And it is back to school for many students across the area this week.
And that includes those at Verona Area School District. We were there this morning as some of the first kids were being dropped off for the first day of school in Verona. Today was the first day for pre-K through 6th graders, 9th graders, and anyone new to the district. School leaders say it's good to see all the students and staff in the building this fall to start off a brand new school year. And it's not just Verona. Wanakee schools also welcome back students today in grades 4 through 7 and some high schoolers. Sophomores and juniors will have their first day tomorrow. It was also the first day of school for students in the Oregon School District. So we asked you to send us pictures of your kid's first day of school on our Facebook page, and more than 600 of you and counting have responded. Here's a look at just a few of the photos you sent to us celebrating back to school. You can still head to our Facebook page to send us your child's back to school photo. And don't forget to check out our back to school page on channel3000.com.
Well, fun to see all those pictures. And students in northeastern Wisconsin also headed back to class today. Some in Green Bay had a special guest welcome them back. Governor Evers and State Superintendent Dr. Jill Underly greeting students as they entered their classrooms in Green Bay. School leaders there say they're excited to be back in person as well. They feel better prepared to handle the pandemic this year.
Teachers are ready to go. They've had last school year to weather that storm. They've had all summer to prepare for it. From a facility standpoint, we are ready to go. We have a safe and secure environment for the students.
About 19,000 kids back in the Green Bay district to start the fall semester. And later in the day, the governor went over to a middle school in Eau Claire to meet with more students. And still ahead at 6, concerns continue about women who are stuck in Afghanistan now that the Taliban is back in control.
How 2 Madison women are working to help get Afghan women to safety. Plus, we've been enjoying some beautiful weather, but rain returns on Friday. Dana is back with the first warn forecast after this.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend mattress sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the very best Labor Day doorbusters in Wisconsin. You could save up to 65% off deals like these while they last. Plus up to 6 years no-interest financing on luxury brands. Ashley Home Store.
Get your outdoor projects done right with Menards. With the best selection of pressure-treated lumber and the inventory to back it up, now is the time to get that outdoor project you've been meaning to get to done. Best yet, we've made it convenient for you to get in and get out. Whichever the project, Menards has the pressure-treated lumber to get it done.
Save big money at Menards.
Powerball.
jackpot game where the next thing you know, it rolls, it grows, and it draws. Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. 3 days a week at lottery retailers across the state. Powerball from the Wisconsin Lottery.
Make your summer last during the Ford Labor Day sales event. Now is still a great time to buy a Ford. Choose from our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 44 years, and from the freshest lineup of SUVs in America. It's the Ford Labor Day sales event. Drive one, buy one today. Right now, get a built Ford Tough F-150 XLT with 0% financing for 72 months. Hurry to see your local dealer during the Ford Labor Day sales event.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. You. Your amazing family. And all of you. Because we all want health insurance that puts you first. Find the health plan that's just right for you.
The 72-hour Labor Day weekend sale is through Labor Day Monday only at Ashley Home Store. Get the best holiday deals on the latest home fashions. Plus, save up to 60% off holiday doorbusters like these while they last. And 5 years no-interest financing store-wide. Ashley Home Store.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
The war in Afghanistan is officially over, but the fight over Americans left behind is just beginning. The Biden administration says there are still up to 200 American civilians in Afghanistan.
We've been in contact with them in the last 24 hours to tell them that we are looking at all possible options, air routes, land routes, to continue to find ways for them to help evacuate.
The administration says the military mission in Afghanistan has transitioned to a diplomatic one. Nearly 20,000 Afghan refugees have already been resettled on a military basis across the United States, with room for more, including at Wisconsin's Fort McCoy. And it's easy to watch what's happening in Afghanistan and feel helpless. Well, that's how two Madison moms felt before they decided to put one foot in front of the other.
Jamie Perez shares how these two women are helping and how you can support their efforts.
Well, the fight for women in Afghanistan has been ongoing, and the fight is far from over. For these Madison women, they say the stakes couldn't be higher, and the urgency for what they're about to do could not be more important.
One thing that we can do to use our privilege and our freedom here to lift them up and raise their voices, we got to do it.
Climbing, hiking, mountaineering, all skills that Jahna and Danielle Jefko are using to help women in Afghanistan.
Activism and the leadership skills that they've developed over the last 6 years of being in Afghanistan now puts those women athletes at risk under Taliban rule.
A nonprofit organization called Ascend has been empowering women to take leadership roles and break barriers in Afghanistan through hiking skills.
They'll be killed. I mean, the stakes are that high.
The two started a GoFundMe to donate all proceeds to Ascend, which vowed to help get these Afghan women into a safe zone.
In the past, my tendency is to freeze up. I don't know what I could do. I'm just one small fish. Like, how are you supposed to make a difference? And I think that all of these emotions sort of overrode that for me, and it's like, we can do something, and anything is better than nothing.
Taking it a step farther, Cook and Jefko will walk 31 miles from Lodi to Devil's Lake to raise awareness for their cause.
Our feet are probably going to get blistered and bloody, and that's okay.
They're also hoping more people will text CRISIS to 52886. It could help pressure the Department of Defense to create a safe zone for these women.
This pops up, and then you click that link, brings you to this page here, you fill out this information, and then you hit send.
All of it in hopes of guiding Afghan women down a path to safety.
I kind of hope that these girls see this. We're just some small town that they've reached from halfway across the world. Right. And like, I was bawling on the couch. Like, I feel like such a strong person just because I witnessed your story.
And I have a link to that GoFundMe on our website, channel3000.com. The two women also told me that Ascend has vowed to stay in Afghanistan to continue to try to help women even under Taliban rule.